In this video, I show the process when first connecting the dropController to an Android device. Here I have the dropController with an Android phone. I already have the dropController app installed. If you do not yet have the app on your device, go to Google Play and search for dropController. Click the link and then install. Assuming you now have the app, the first thing to do is to attach the power lead. As soon as the dropController has power, the yellow LED starts to blink. This indicates the device is on but not connected. The blinking blue LED on the Bluetooth module means the Bluetooth module is also on and not connected. The dropController uses Bluetooth Classic to talk to the phone, and with Bluetooth Classic you need to pair the Bluetooth module with the phone before you can make a connection. So let's do that next. On the phone, open Settings and go to Bluetooth. Make sure Bluetooth is turned on and let the phone scan for Bluetooth devices. This may take a few seconds. When Android scans for Bluetooth devices, it will show the MAC address first. The MAC address is a series of numbers. If the found device has a name, the name will replace the MAC address after a short while. Here you can see I now have dropController at the top of the list. Click the dropController entry. The phone will ask you for a PIN or passcode. Enter 1, 2, 3, 4 and click OK. After the dropController is paired, it will appear in the paired devices list. Pairing is a one-time operation, and once the dropController is paired, you do not need to repeat the process. We can now close settings and go to the dropController app. Open the app and tap the screen to start. The app opens on the drop data page. To connect to the dropController device, we need the settings page. To get there, click the settings tab. At the top of the settings page, you can see the connection button, which at the moment says not connected. Clicking the connection button opens a list of paired devices. On my phone, I only have the dropController. You may have more. Select the dropController entry. The app will now try to connect to the dropController device. If the connection is successful, a few things will happen. On the dropController device, the yellow and blue LEDs stop blinking. In the app, the connection button now says connected. The settings tab title turns blue, and on the drop data page, the start button at the bottom becomes bright green. The start button is only active when there is a connection. We are ready to go. I don't have a camera, flashes or valves connected, so I can't make any drops, but I can use the green and yellow status LEDs to check everything is working. In the app, I have one drop with a size of 50 milliseconds. I can use this to test the connection. When I click the start button, the app sends the drop data to the dropController. When the dropController receives the data, the yellow LED turns off. When the dropController starts to make the drop or drops, the green LED turns on to show the drop sequence is active. When the sequence ends, the green LED turns off and the yellow LED turns back on. In the app, the start button changes to active when there is an active drop sequence and changes back to start when the sequence is finished. You can disconnect the app from the dropController by clicking the connection button. The app will ask if you want to close the connection. Click yes. The app and the dropController device return to the non-connected state. In the app, the connection button says not connected, and on the dropController, the yellow LED is blinking again. And that's it for this video. You should now know how to connect the dropController to the app and have an understanding of what the status LEDs mean.